Welcome back. How are you doing today? So as you can see, there's a change of scenery. I've decided to shoot this video in my kitchen because I'm moving into the wellness and diet portion of my video. I wanted to give you all a glimpse into the things that I eat to keep myself up with strength, energy, overall wellness and fitness. A big part of wellness is, as we know, diet. And I'm not talking diet in regards of keto or paleo or being a vegan. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about diet in its truest and most general sense, in the things that we just actually ingest. What do we eat and what do we drink? That is, in general, what our diet is. And the approach that I take to it is a well-balanced diet. And when I say that, I kind of think of the whole food pyramid that we learned in school when we were growing up as kids. Not sure if they still teach that. My kids haven't told me about it yet, but I remember in school in health class or, in science, the whole food pyramid thing. And at the very top, those are the things that we tend to eat the least, and at the very bottom, things we eat the most. So I want to start my first wellness video, diet video, with something very simple, very easy. It's a smoothie. And it's made of two things, two very simple things. We have fruits and we have milk. Now in my case, I'm going to use almond milk. There are health purposes behind that, both for myself and for my wife and children. We prefer almond milk. You can use whatever milk you want, whether you want to use almond milk, coconut milk, hemp milk, whatever milk that you want to use, but you're going to need a milk for this. Now after that, you're going to need what we're going to be using as, in our case, the fruit. Now I'm not going to add yogurt to this, although yogurt is a common component of smoothies. I'm just going to stick with milk and the fruit. Now I'm not going to add ice because the fruit has already been frozen overnight. It's hard as a rock, it's solid. So because it is hard already, because it does have ice crystals already in it and around it, that's going to substitute any ice that we would have to add to give it that, smoothie texture, that coldness that we're going to want. So you're going to take about, in this case, about a cup of milk and a cup of fruit. Now the fruit that I'm using is something ubiquitous that you'll find everywhere, the common fruit salad. Now you'll find fruit salads pretty much at any restaurant you go to. If you order in, as most of us have done over the past couple of years, you'll usually have a little cup of fruit cocktail that comes with it. Now the fruit cocktail that I'm using, the fruit salad that I'm using, is not one with a lot of juice in it. It's just the fruit itself. And you're going to take your milk, your fruit, and you're going to need something to blend it with. Now whether you have, a little, food bullet or whatever they call it, or a blender, that's great. So you're going to add your fruit, pour that milk in, cover it up, and then hit it. Mix it up real good so the consistency is nice and even throughout. And by the end, you'll have something resembling this. Very good, very nutritious. It adds just the right sweetness to it, no added sugars, all the natural sugars that come in the fruits, the fructose, as opposed to any refined sugars that you may need, that most people add to stuff, whether it's white sugar or any of the other, high fructose corn syrup. That's also just simply sugar that people add to many of the drinks that we have. So to avoid all of the chemicals, to avoid any of that stuff, keep it real simple, real basic. Fruit, milk, blend, enjoy. Until next time, take it easy.